Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos may soon trade the Big Apple for a move overseas to the United Kingdom. During a recent episode of Live, the couple confessed that their daughter, Lola, has been putting pressure on them to buy a property in London, the city she relocated to in 2023. Lola is always trying to get us to move to London, as if we don't work in New York, said Kelly. She'll leave us these subtle hints when she's home, when there is something on sale in London. What I love the way she thinks of us as Bezoses, added Kelly, referring to billionaire Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and his wife, Lauren Sanchez Bezos. She's like, this one? And I'm like, oh sure, yes, we will buy that castle in the Cotswolds. The couple currently resides in a $27 million townhouse on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Kelly and Mark purchased the sprawling abode 12 years ago and transformed it into a modern living space with notes of French and old Hollywood glamour inspired by the film Mommy Dearest. Kelly has called her home her favorite place on earth. We've moved several times in our lives, but no matter where we go, for me, this is my forever home, she previously shared. When I walked in here, I was like, this is the final place where I will live. I love this house so much. She continued, I don't want to sound morbid, but they'll have to carry me out of here feet first because I have gotten good and comfortable in this house. However, Lola now resides in London, a far journey away from her parents. While studying at New York University's Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music, Lola spent time abroad in England and later made the permanent move from New York City to London. She's been living there for the past 2 years. Kelly shared on an episode of her Let's Talk Off-Camera podcast. I love London. I encourage everyone to do at least, if you can, a year, maybe less, maybe 8 months, I don't know, living in London. I think it's the best city. I love New York. New York's always going to be my home. But London just has a charm it just has such a charm. It's so beautiful, admitted the budding musician. Kelly and Mark tied the knot in 1996 when they eloped in Las Vegas a year after meeting on the set of the soap opera All My Children. They went on to welcome kids Michael, 28, Lola, 24, and Joaquin, 22. The talk show hosts pulled off the ultimate surprise on December 12th when they flew to London, England, to watch their daughter, Lola, make her debut performance. Hello was in the audience and saw the couple sneak into the lower third, a multi-space music and cocktail venue on Denmark Street in Soho, with both wearing newsboy caps. Kelly spoke to us about the show and how proud she felt of her daughter. We are beside ourselves. She's been working so hard, and her hard work paid off, and guess what? We pulled off the ultimate surprise, she shared. She didn't know we were here, and we wanted to wait until it was all over to surprise her. We didn't want to make her nervous. Lola also spoke to us about her surprise over her parents' attendance. I cried because I didn't know they were coming, added Lola. You saw my reaction. I want to have a glass of wine soon because I have all this adrenaline rushing out, but I am really happy, she continued. I'm so blessed that everyone came and supported me. It means a lot. Lola's music can be described as soulful, bluesy R&B with jazzy undertones due to her mature, husky vocals over smooth beats, with comparisons to artists like Amy Winehouse and SZA. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, between 2 cities, 1 family, and a daughter's London dream. For decades, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have embodied a uniquely New York kind of glamour. Not the aloof, untouchable variety, but something warmer, more lived in. They are morning television royalty who ride the subway, Broadway devotees who talk about carpools and dinner reservations, parents who joke on air about laundry and empty nests. Their love story began on a soap opera soundstage, blossomed into a whirlwind elopement, and matured into one of the most enduring marriages in entertainment. Yet now, after nearly 30 years of life anchored in Manhattan, the couple finds themselves pulled, gently, persistently, across the Atlantic. The force behind this tug is not a career move or a dramatic reinvention, but something far more familiar, a daughter asking her parents to come closer. Kelly Ripa recently admitted, with her trademark mix of humor and honesty, that her daughter Lola has been lobbying hard for her parents to buy property in London. Lola relocated to the British capital in 2023, and since then, the suggestion of a UK foothold has become a recurring refrain, sometimes subtle, sometimes not so subtle. Lola is always trying to get us to move to London, Kelly joked during a recent episode of Live. As if we don't work in New York. The remark landed exactly as intended, funny, self-aware, and quietly revealing. Beneath the humor lies a universal tension, how parents adapt when their children's lives stretch far beyond the borders of home. Kelly and Mark's roots in New York run deep. Their current residence, a $27 million townhouse on Manhattan's Upper East Side, is not just real estate. It's a testament to a life carefully constructed over time. They purchased the property 12 years ago and undertook a transformation that reflects both of their sensibilities. Modern yet nostalgic, polished but warm. The interiors feature nods to French elegance and old Hollywood glamour, with inspiration drawn in part from the cult classic Mommy Dearest. Dramatic without being cold, the home feels theatrical in the best way, like a stage set for memories. Kelly has been unequivocal about how she feels about the house. "This is my favorite place on earth," she once said. "We've moved several times in our lives, but no matter where we go, for me, this is my forever home." She has spoken about the townhouse with a level of devotion usually reserved for lifelong friendships. When she first walked through the doors, she knew this was it, the final chapter, the place she imagined herself growing old. "I don't want to sound morbid," she added, "but they'll have to carry me out of here feet first because I have gotten good and comfortable in this house." The statement, half joking and half sincere, encapsulates Kelly's relationship with New York itself. The city isn't just where she works, it's where she belongs. And yet, London has a way of softening even the most resolute New Yorker. It was during her time at New York University's Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music that Lola first fell in love with England. Like many students, she studied abroad, expecting a temporary adventure. Instead, she found something more lasting. After completing her studies, Lola made the decision to move permanently from New York City to London. What began as an academic experience became a personal calling. She's been living there for the past 2 years, Kelly shared on her Let's Talk Off-Camera podcast. Kelly's admiration for the city is palpable when she talks about it. She doesn't frame London as a rival to New York, but as a complementary love, a different rhythm, a different beauty. "I love London," she said. "I encourage everyone to do at least a year, maybe less, maybe 8 months, living in London. I think it's the best city." Then, with characteristic loyalty, she added, "I love New York. New York's always going to be my home. But London just has a charm it just has such a charm. It's so beautiful." For Lola, that charm wasn't just aesthetic, it was creative. London's music scene, its history of genre-blending artistry, and its culture of intimate live performance offered fertile ground for a young musician finding her voice. Lola's campaign to bring her parents closer has taken many forms, including what Kelly refers to as subtle hints. When she's home, Kelly said. There is something on sale in London. The implication is always the same. Wouldn't it be nice? Kelly, never one to miss an opportunity for humor, likened her daughter's confidence to that of a billionaire's child. What I love is the way she thinks of us as Bezoses, Kelly joked, referencing Jeff Bezos and his wife, Lauren Sanchez Bezos. She's like, this one? And I'm like, oh sure, yes. We will buy that castle in the Cotswolds. The image is absurd, intentionally so. But beneath the joke is a familiar dynamic. Adult children imagining their parents' resources as endless, their flexibility as boundless. For Mark and Kelly, the reality is more complicated. Their lives are deeply entwined with New York, not just emotionally, but professionally. Live with Kelly and Mark is taped in the city. Their routines, commitments, and identities are anchored there.